As we join you live right now here at 11 o'clock, you are looking live at the U.S. Capitol in Washington. It was back to work today after a summer recess, back to work without Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. And tomorrow will mark 1 month since he was hospitalized after a fall. And as we learned yesterday, he now says he has moved to rehab. Hello, everybody. So good to be with you on this very busy Monday night. I'm Doug Proffitt. Also new tonight, Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie tells us in an interview outside the Capitol that he agrees with Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear. This is what he's talking about in a statement today. Andy Beshear said, quote, "The senator should show he can meaningfully engage in his elected position through interviews, videos, or other means that can provide additional reassurance to our constituents." Well, he's talking about Mitch McConnell, and Beshear saying this photo released by McConnell's staff with a statement Sunday night is not enough. We have exclusive coverage from Washington for you right now tonight. Our political reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Jessica Farley are live at the U.S. Capitol tonight, where Isaiah, you've been talking to Andy Barr and you caught up with Thomas Massie. We haven't seen a lot from Thomas Massie since he lost the re-election.
Doug, you're right about that, and we basically saw them in the same spot there, right on the Capitol steps. And we knew it would be a big story today, not seeing Senator McConnell in the Senate chambers. But then the governor, Andy Beshear, adding this new wrinkle into this, saying he wants to see more. And turns out Republican Congressman Thomas Massie agrees with him.
Mr. McConnell.
Mitch McConnell was absent for the opening roll call of the U.S. Senate, now back from a 2-week break.
I would like to see more transparency. I think we could have some kind of reform here where, you got to check in every now and then at least and tell us where you are and what condition you're in.
Talking to me from the steps of the Capitol, Republican Congressman Thomas Massie says he agrees with Democratic Governor Andy Beshear that something beyond a photo update from the senator would give reassurance to his constituents.
There's no replacement for a little press conference. Just have a little press conference, talk to the public. That would be enough, I think, to quell the rumors.
Because that's what the governor's saying. Show us an interview, a video, something of that nature. Do you agree with that?
I think so, yeah.
McConnell is backing Republican Congressman Andy Barr to replace him in November. Barr also talked to me from outside the House, rejecting these calls for McConnell to show proof he's still capable of doing the job.
It is beneath the governor to be so indecent to even talk about that.
Barr also pushed back on any talk of a special election.
It's not going to come to that. Senator McConnell is obviously a fighter and a survivor, and he's going to serve out the remainder of his term.
Brett Guthrie, a GOP congressman from Bowling Green, also said he's confident McConnell will return to the Senate floor, even offering this message to the 84-year-old.
Just my advice, if you have to be in a wheelchair, which I've seen him in a wheelchair, I think you have to protect yourself from falling. And his mind is as sharp as ever. But yeah, it was difficult for him to walk. And I believe he'll show that same determination, be back on the Senate floor.
The news surrounding McConnell, as well as the late Lindsey Graham, who died suddenly over the weekend, dominated our conversations with Republican senators today, including Tommy Tuberville of Alabama.
Are you confident with his update, the photo and the message
I hope that was a true photo, and you never know nowadays. But I would take it that I would take it that it's all true.
And Rick Scott of Florida.
And I look forward to him coming back. But I think in these jobs you got to tell people what's going on.
Massie offering this potential twist of a scenario moving forward.
Do you think he should finish out his term?
I mean, that's up for him to decide. And then it sets up an interesting question of what we do in Kentucky, whether the law violates our own constitution, and in this case, it's a time where Beshear could test the law. So I think it could put us in a no man's land.
Well, with that, Isaiah joining us live outside the nation's capital. You can see there right behind him tonight. Let's pick up with the question. The political reality of what Andy Beshear is doing here. He's been insistent on McConnell showing video evidence now. And this is not the first time he has been calling for more accountability from the senator. And now he's saying he may actually challenge the 2024 law. So what's going on here?
Well, yeah, Doug, he said that based on the state constitution that technically history shows that he has the power to appoint state officers in the event of a vacancy. you cannot ignore the fact that the governor is saying this on a lot of national TV hits, and his name has been everywhere across the country in challenging Senator McConnell and his office to bring out more information. We know the governor continues to be on the national stage, and it doesn't seem like there is a coincidence there as those messages continue to coexist here.